Oh, hi everyone, and thank you for your patience. We think we fixed all the things. It was a little bit heart rendering. I think all my OBS settings have been balked. We're currently streaming at 6,000 kilobytes per second, which is double what we'd normally stream at. So let's see how that holds up. I don't think it will. But hey, let's be optimistic about this. I won't go into the details of what happened. Let's just pretend it didn't happen and carry on. Fortunately, this is one of the few games that I make notes for, so I remember everyone's position and everything. I believe Glass... I'm actually going to skip out the control tower, because the control tower was kind of boring, and I just spent 40 minutes fixing the PC. So we're going to skip the control tower and say we're heading straight into the foundry slash generator room. Where the temperature will be increasing greatly. Glass was in the lead, so Glass, why don't we carry on with you? What would you like to do?
Okay, so originally I was gonna, like, chunk a boulder at someone to, like, have some pylons collapse on them, so that, what's the environment like other than hot?
Very good question. In here you can see big, like, pots for holding pig iron. You can see large troughs of molten metal being moved around, and mostly think Terminator 2, the last scene, you know, where they're in that metalworking foundry and there's all sort of like mechanical stuff around, but someone's cleared most of it to the side so you can race through.
Well, I'd like to undo that. So what I'd like to do is let me get into my glass again. I'd like to throw a boulder at one of these cauldrons of piggy metal and have it collapse all over the racetrack behind me.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. You're guaranteed to hit this. The difficulty is purely gonna be on who does or does not get hit. To stop it from hitting yourself will be difficulty 4. To hit everyone else... Yeah, we'll just leave it at difficulty 4 to make it not hit yourself as well as everyone else, because I want this to happen.
Okay.
Wow, okay, so let's figure this out here. Roll of 15 beats difficulty 5. Yeah, so you already beat it, then you've thrown a bunch of effort into it as well. You hit the cauldron, and pig iron with a roll that will beat a difficulty 8 lands almost directly behind you as you move out. Ascension Stories, thank you so much for that raid. So appreciated after our tech issues. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome in, Raiders. Everyone else entering the foundry from now, you're going to need to make some kind of roll to stop yourself taking heat damage, or have some sort of ability to prevent yourself from taking heat damage. We will start with Jeff. Jeff, you are technically close enough to try and overtake Glass, but I will need you to react to the lava first. Lava, pig iron, you know, same thing.
All right. So, let's see. I don't want to use my cooking skill. That'd be terrible. Let's see. How about oh dang it! I use my knowledge of engineering again to kind of know where the pig iron might be pooling the quickest, and avoid that that area. Kind of skirt around it. Maybe go where the that junk that's been piled up along the outsides. Maybe where that might block the flow. That might be able to put myself between the junk and the pig iron, maybe. Or is it the boulder that I'm trying to avoid?
No, you're trying to avoid the pig iron. This sounds great. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to say that this will cost 6 points of damage. What we'll do is we'll roll at difficulty 0, and every level of difficulty that you achieve will reduce the damage by 1.
Alrighty. Difficulty 0. Let's go ahead and expend a little bit of effort.
Okay, so 9 beats difficulty 3. With training and effort, that takes it up to 5. So you only take 1 damage from the lava as you pass through. You manage to find all the high points, but that doesn't stop a little bit of splashback. So you take 1 point of damage, and that'll come off your might pool, please. Now, that will be a reaction. That won't be your action this turn, so you still have an action.
Okay, then I will go ahead and use let's see. That wouldn't work. You know, I'm just gonna try to overtake Mr. Glass there. He's right there. Might as well try. And that.
Okay, so a 4 only beats difficulty 1. With the effort you put in, that's difficulty 2. Glass, please make a difficulty 2 speed defense. Yeah.
You can't stop this rock from rolling.
Great. So, Jeff, unfortunately, you are unable to overtake, but you do manage to avoid most of the damage from the pig iron. Next, we come to Joey.
Okay. I know I have a skill that says identifying or assessing danger, among other things. I'm not sure exactly how that helps me, though. This is the first time I've ever done anything with Cypher. That's
cool. So it sounds like that would reduce the difficulty of assessing danger, which is a very useful thing to have. Would you like to do a similar thing then to Jeff and assess the danger and try to avoid it? Are you jumping on the bandwagon?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So same thing then. Intellect roll. You are trained in this, so that reduces the difficulty by 1.
Okay, and so you said the difficulty was 4, so I put it down to 3 then.
6, please.
6. Oh, 6.
Yeah, so we'll just stick it down to 5. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Oof. Okay, so 8 beats difficulty 2. With the effort beats 3. Our target number. So we had a difficulty of 5. 5 points of damage minus 3. So you take 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage from the pig iron as you try and make your way around. Now you can see Jeff and Glass battling it out as Jeff is trying to overtake, but Glass is defending. What would you like to do?
If I were to try and attack, would it have to be the person right in front of me, or can I, like, try to attack Glass?
It'd have to be the person right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and overtake then.
Sure thing. So roll us a speed attack to try and overtake, and we'll set the difficulty.
So that means that's a difficulty 2. Okay.
Difficulty 2. Roll20 has abandoned everyone but Justin.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so Jeff again able to defend. Joey, I'm afraid you're not able to get in there. It's maybe it's just too tight. Maybe there's too much stuff around, but it's just not happening. After Joey is Geordie. Geordie is going to try and muscle in on your action, Joey. They're just going to try and... but the thing is, they're going to go... They're nowhere near as good at avoiding the lava, so they do take full-on 6 points of damage as the lava hits them fully. They sort of come out looking a bit like a molten shell, sort of like when, you know, Terminator's been hit up a bit. They're still going to try and overtake you, though. Please make me a difficulty 4 defense roll. Joey.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, difficulty for what roll?
Speed defense as Geordie tries to overtake you.
Okay. Hey.
There you go. You are also able to defend. No movement so far this round. Hopefully, Sensational Sylvia can change that as you have Geordie ahead and Fast Learner behind you.
Can I try to levitate myself over the lava now?
Yeah, I'd say you could try that. Similarly, we'll go for the difficulty 6 roll and, you know, reduce the damage as fit. Success! You take no damage. You levitate over the pig iron.
Yes. And that's it. I can't try to overtake somebody now, right?
You can indeed.
Oh,
You can. That was just a reaction. Everyone's getting a chance to react to the lava, and then you can, yeah.
while levitating, I'd like to try to overtake Geordie.
Sure thing. Difficulty 4.
No.
No, the dice fail you at the last. Truly in a round where no one can overtake. That was very strange. I'm getting a lot of flickering and things going on. I've upset the OBS. Hold on. I've got a feeling that OBS is probably lagging a little bit as well. Is chat getting any lag? Let me know. Great, so no overtaking there. Fast Learner's going to try and overtake you, Sylvia. Please make me a difficulty 3 defense roll.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. What is your minor effect suggestion?
I don't know if I... Let me look on my... Oh, where... I'm looking at it right now. I didn't put my special minor effects. Could I... What would be something magical? Can I... This pressure is too much. Can I just get further ahead of him?
We can give you something. So minor effect. Let's see. How about on your next turn, using magic to overtake is 1 step easier?
Yes, that
There you
would
go.
be perfect.
Cool. So remember that for next round. That brings us back to the top as we continue to race through the foundry. You can see there's a large door, like a large warehouse-style door, which looks like it's normally locked tight with large, like blast doors almost, but they're thrown wide today. Above it says generator room. And you can see large machinery working away back there. Glass, you're up first.
Who's directly behind me?
Currently Jeff.
And ahead of me, I see machinery on the route, but nothing that stands out.
That would be true, yes.
Well, there's one thing I've learned. You can solve all problems with enough boulders. So, I throw a boulder at Jeff.
Okay, so you throw a boulder at Jeff. That'll be a difficulty 3 attack to avoid there, please, Jeff. Fantastic success. You have a minor effect suggestion, correct?
You're muted.
Indeed, I do. My speed defense rolls for the next round are decreased by 1 step in difficulty.
Speed defense rolls. Fantastic. There you go. So remember that going forward. And then, Jeff, it will be your turn. As Glass currently maintains their lead.
Okay, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to use my mechanical assistance to... You see that there are large doors separating us from the generator room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're currently thrown wide, but yeah, there's usually... It looks like there's usually like some kind of blast doors going on there.
So what I would like to do is I would like to hack whatever mechanism is keeping the doors open and have the doors start to close. So behind me, it will shut, and the other racers will have to find an alternate route.
Okay, let's see if we can do it.
You want to just
Sure thing.
intellect room?
Give me a difficulty 5 intellect check.
Difficulty 5, okay. No, that didn't make it.
No, not quite. The doors do start to close, though. They start to slowly close. It doesn't look like they're going to close on the people right behind you. But maybe some of the people towards the back of the pack might have trouble. Sorry, Sylvia. After Jeff, we have Joey. Joey, to get through these closing doors, it's currently a difficulty 0 check. Which means you don't have to do a check. You can just pass on through.
Easy. I guess I'll just try to overtake. Oh boy. Oh boy.
That little splash of pig iron must have landed on something important as something seizes. And your car... it feels like a rapidly cooling metal is blocking things up. Locking your steering and dragging you sideways. So in fact, you will not be able to pass through the door. The dice spoke, sorry. Yeah, so you're going to need to find an alternate route. But we'll get to that. Go on.
I shouldn't have said easy.
Yeah. Yep, that's tempted fate there, and it's gone and got you. We'll get to that next round though. So Geordie has a difficulty 1 check to get through the doors. They also don't need to make a check because they are that difficulty, and they will just pass through. Next is Sylvia. Sylvia, for you, it's a difficulty 2 check to get through the closing doors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll give you the same minor effect as Jeff, if that's cool with everyone, where you can just use your speed defense and get the same thing. That'll make it nice and easy.
Cool.
Fast learner's gonna follow you. They just follow. So Joey, unfortunately, you're the only person who has been stumped by the closing doors. Next, let's go to Glass at the top. Glass, in this room you can see large machinery pumping away, large furnaces where it seems oil, which is running very low, is being pumped into a burner to create this motion.
So as I'm driving by this burner, would I be able to puncture it to create a stream of fire across the racing course?
I don't see why not. Let's go for the similar difficulty 5 check with scaling effects up to 5.
Naturally.
Okay, so with the difficulty 5 achieved, yes, a jet of flame spouts across the track behind you. This will mean, Jeff, on your turn, you have a difficulty 5 fire obstacle to avoid.
All right. I will trust in my hardiness and endurance to take me through to the other side of this unscathed, or less scathed, rather, because unscathed might not work. But we'll see.
Final roll is nowhere near enough, I'm afraid. You are going to take a full 6 points of damage from the the gout of flame that engulfs your vehicle. Please take 6 points of damage from your might pool again. How are you looking? How's your might pool doing?
I'm currently at a 5.
Hey, you're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all.
7. Yeah.
Okay,
So okay.
That's not going to take up your turn, though. You can still have a turn.
For sure. Then I will go ahead and try to overtake. We're gonna try to do this. Let's see. Might I be able to use my geography knowledge to kind of scout out the path ahead and see if there might be a slightly better route, much like I did back in the parking structure? How there was like a gap in the wall. Maybe I could find like a, one of those car ramps in Grand Theft Auto that you just like.
Yeah, I'm totally behind this. Sure.
Just go off. And,
is everyone getting a bit of like breakup, or is it just me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting it as well.
Sorry, Kyle, you're breaking up just a little bit there. Possibly CPU, possibly internet connection.
Yeah, it said my internet connection is unstable. It's yeah. Okay. Seems to be catching up. Maybe.
Yep. Seems good at the minute. Cool. So
Okay.
we're going for the ramp, right? For like a walkway or something that will take us somewhere.
Yeah. See if there's a more advantageous route.
Sure. So you set the difficulty, and we'll see if Glass can defend it. This will be a way of overtaking.
Okay. I'm gonna set the difficulty as a difficulty of 5. And roll the geography skill for that.
Okay, so with a roll of 3, trained effort 1, that takes it up to 3. So Justin, please make me a difficulty 3 check to see if Jeff can see something that you can't coming up ahead.
Don't make it.
You do not. Which means, Jeff, you do in fact see something. You can see a conveyor belt up there. And as you scale the ramp up onto the conveyor belt, you can see there's actually a much easier route out of the factory. Which, my gods, means that Justin's been overtaken? Is this true? Can this be true? The prophecies foretold? Jeff, you're in first place.
Oh, that's perfect. That's phenomenal. Eat rocks.
This is a momentary complication that will soon be resolved.
Can't hear you. Bye.
Joey, you didn't make the doors. They are now closed. You saw everyone else go through, I guess. But, you need to find another route through.
Well, I've got this trickery skill, so I guess I'm gonna use that to try to find like a trick to get me through this.
Okay.
Is it a difficulty on this, or what?
We'll scale it. However, we'll roll it at difficulty 0, and
Okay.
depending on how much you beat is how good the shortcut gets.
Good. Here's your lesson.
All right,
back.
let's see.
Thank you, KJ, for that resub. Overlay is showing we will have advantage. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so rolling a 19, that is an amazing shortcut found. You can see just to the right of the big doors, there is a set of double doors that say fire exit, car park assembly point this way.
Okay.
Okay, so I assume you start heading towards that?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, yeah, sure.
It's
you
well
start-
past my usual bedtime, so a little slow.
Valid. Next is Geordie. Geordie's going to take the gout of flame straight to the face. KJ gifts an advantage to you, John.
Ooh, thank you.
And then Geordie taking that damage, actually, they also took all the lava damage, so I think their might pulls down, so things are going to be one step harder for them. They're going to try and overtake you, Glass, but they're now only difficulty 3.
Alright.
Okay, yep, you easily avoid that. 1 point to Jeff from the Scrap Pounds. Thank you very much, Potato Hollow. So, Jeff, you get a point to put in any pool that you wish. You can distribute that however you like.
And Kate Jerry said advantage to Pies Nice.
Yes, yep, we've already covered that one.
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. So next then will be Sensational Sylvia, following up behind Geordie. There is a gout of flame spewing across the track at the moment.
Would this be too game breaking? You know how, like, people who do magic tricks put like 3 things, like I don't know, like a dice or something underneath cups and then like shake them all up and then who knows where it lands? Can I do that with the cars? Or is that too game breaking?
I don't know. How do you mean? What, with the cars in the race sort of thing? Like,
I wanna shake the universe. It's
Don't we all?
game breaking.
don't we all?
Shuffling cars.
Yeah,
Is it game
shuffling
possi-
cars.
Well, is it game breaking? No. The thing about the cipher system is we just have to discuss how difficult we think this would be. Now, personally, I'm inclined to say that this is impossible, which would make it at least an 8 or a 9.
Well, if it's an 8, because I want it to be an 8, I have the advantage or the -1 or whatever from my last roll. So that would make it a 7.
Still technically difficult to do.
And I can put some effort into it.
Okay, so let's do it then. Difficulty 8.
Okay. Difficulty 8 or 7?
7 because of your minor effect thing.
Okay. And oh boy. No.
Oh no, unfortunately it doesn't quite work. Where do you end up?
I am also down to 1 intellect point. FYI.
Sensational, Sylvia, what are you doing? Okay, down to 1 intellect point. Oh, did you want to use your advantage? You did state that you wanted to use your advantage. Do you want to roll again?
Sure. Do I have to re-add the effort, or how does that work?
Just roll it again, and yeah, with the effort and everything, and but don't subtract it this time.
Oh, whoops! Let me.
Okay, that's okay. Now we can take the roll of 16.
Okay.
We've got the roll of 16, and we can see that you would put 2 effort in, which would have made it a pass. That would have made it a pass. How do you rearrange the people?
Well, I'm in first. And I feel like everybody is exactly the same, a car space behind me. So they're all like tied.
Okay. It's impossible. It shouldn't happen, but suddenly you all feel a slight tugging of reality, and Sylvia breaks the game. Is in first place with everyone directly behind her. We'll use the old initiatives to see how we break. Let's get rid of that advantage as well. There we go. So according to the old initiative, Jeff, you're the first to react.
Okay, so react to what's going on, like try to overtake Sylvia.
You could do, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so sure. Well, this is oh boy, is my nose bleeding? Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's try to overtake. Let's do that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll the speed attack just like normal. Okay, so
Yep.
8 to that'll be difficulty 3. Make a difficulty 3 speed defense roll, please, Sylvia. And I believe you had a second minor. We had a second minor effect as well, where we borrowed Jeff's, so you have the difficulty decrease. So it'll only be difficulty 2. You've passed it anyway. So no, you cannot overtake Sylvia. You are still tied for second place. Next is
Are
Glass.
still dizzy from the universe shake.
Mm-hmm. Glass, the universe is completely shook.
So, when Sylvia appeared, did she appear on the same ramp that Jeff is on?
I think you've all appeared just as you're like leaving the foundry generator room. You can see the stretch back to the car park and the finish line ahead, and Sylvia has just plonked herself directly in front of you all.
So, yeah, but like Jeff took a different route than I did, right?
Sylvia's completely shook up the universe. Everyone is now shoulder to shoulder behind Sylvia.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, I will use the bash action to shake Sylvia.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna pummel melee attack. So let's make the attack and see if it hits. Roll of a 2 with 2 effort would be a DC of 2, please. Sylvia, please avoid a DC 2.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go. Difficulty 6. Difficulty 6 speed defense roll, please. But difficulty 5 because I believe you still have that minor effect in effect. Nailed it. Nailed it. Unfortunately, Sylvia is able to dodge your attack, Glass.
All right.
The restart on Roll20 clearly is in my favor now.
It would seem that way. That's all we needed was a little restart. Maybe that was the problem all along. So, Joey, you found this great shortcut. Car park assembly point. You're just going through the fire escape doors when suddenly you're shoulder to shoulder with Glass and Geordie. And you can see Sylvia ahead.
Not having any idea what happened, Joey freaks out and ears go back, and Rabbit's typical freak out action is to speed up, so I guess overtake action.
By all means.
I'm imagining they're like rabbits in front of like people's cars down alleyways that are like ding ding ding.
Yeah, they always make me a little nervous.
Me too.
Okay, so that's a difficulty-free pass attempt on Sylvia. Sylvia is not letting any of you take this position.
Wow.
Sylvia is asserting their dominance. Geordie's going to try the same. Actually, no, Geordie's just going to try and be a little bit cleverer with his driving. He sees Sylvia there, the prize, and is thinking, well, so far everyone's trying to overtake Sylvia, and no one's really taking advantage of this. So he's going to try and overtake the other 3 of you. Can the 3 of you please make me a difficulty 3 because of his might damage defense roll? He doesn't get ahead of Glass. Does nudge in ahead of Jeff and ahead of Joey.
Could I use my advantage?
You can.
Actually, I'm going to use my advantage too.
Very wise. I commend that action. Oh, still a fail, I'm afraid, Jeff. Hey, but Joey manages to nip ahead. So Glass and Joey, you stay neck and neck, but Jeff, Geordie's just able to push you back. Just able to push you back. Fast Learner is eager. They've got their block change ready. You know, part of their studying for passing their driving test was random shifts of temporal reality. So they're ready for this. They're going to try and overtake Sylvia. Sylvia, make me a difficulty-free speed defense task. You actually had 2 Vs. You've still got 1.
No kidding.
Well, I went to the other side.
So,
Don't die, Justin.
Okay.
the new order of things, the new world order, if you will. The Fast Learner is now in first place. Sylvia is in second, followed by Tide, Glass, and Joey. We've got Geordie, who has forced Jeff into last place. We are approaching the finish line, everyone. This is the time to pull out all the stops and do all the things. Fast Learner is just trying to stay ahead of you, Sylvia. Please make me a difficulty-free speed defense to stop them from speeding away. That's a success. You are managed to stay close to them.
I forgot how effort works. And I put in 2 effort, but I only had 5 of my pool left, so I have no more speed.
Oh.
Oopsie doodles.
That's your first pool to diminish, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means you only become you gain an inability,
Oh,
which means everything becomes 1 step harder. Your car is very broken.
okay.
What would you like to do?
It's my turn now.
It is your turn now.
I just want to speed ahead.
Okay, try and pass fast learner. They're now difficulty 4 because you have an inability.
Oh, not great. The universe has rewrited itself.
You bragged about roll 20 too early.
They were just giving me a glimmer of hope.
Just a mere glimmer, yep.
The life of Justin. I'm just kidding. You're getting so much crap tonight.
You've gotten a glimpse of greatness.
And now it is gone. It has disappeared like my rabbit in my hat.
GM intrusion. Who's up for some real chaos?
Sure, why not?
I'm game.
Let's see what happens.
Reluctantly.
That first one was a real bad one for me. It's trauma. Real trauma, guys.
PTSD.
Everyone roll me a d6.
Ooh.
Wow, literally 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can I re-roll? Will it give me 7? Oh, it's a 1d6.
It's a d6, so I hope not. Everyone roll me another d6.
Wow, all this gold is from.
I'm going last
Nothing, I'm
just
not
to
consistent.
test this theory.
So we've got 2 4s. Oh
3
my
fours.
god. Really? 3 4s,
Oh,
a
boy.
2. 3 4s and a 2. Okay. You've been playing with 10 points to Sylvia's pool. Sylvia, Gwyn donates to give you 10 points to put in pools of your choice. You can split them up and put them in however you like. Here's the chaos, okay? For a start... Fast Learner disappears and ends up next to Joey. Jeff ends up next to Joey also. Joey ends up behind them where Geordie was. Kylie ends up next to... Sylvia ends up next to Glass and Joey as well. And neck and neck with you, Joey, is Geordie. So the new order is joint first place. We're going to have a photo finish here. Joint first place. Glass, Fast Learner, Joey. You rolled a 4 as well. And at the back there, No, wait, Joey's the one that went back to. Yeah. So many J's. And then Joey there. So our new order is first place joint, Glass, Fast Learner, Jeff, and Sylvia. Second place joint, Joey, Geordie.
Did the universe just shake again?
The universe did just shake again, yes.
It was residual magic. Residual magic.
Residual magic. Now, whose turn even was that?
I don't remember.
The end of mine?
Yeah, I think that was the end of your turn. So in that case, we will go to Glass next, as everything has shaken again.
Well, I suppose it would be reasonable that I try and get ahead of the pack.
Yes, indeed. With some training and some effort there, that makes it difficulty 6. You're definitely ahead of Fast Learner. Jeff and Sylvia, please make me defense rolls against difficulty 6. Yeah, no, Glass takes the lead.
I found my place in the roll 20 again.
I'm so sorry. Fast Learner's already been, so next would be Joey. Joey, who is currently in joint second with Geordie.
He is just going to try to speed forward.
Difficulty 1, it's not great. Geordie does in fact, that won't overtake Geordie. Geordie's going to try and nudge you back into last place and try and take the dominant position. Please make me a defense roll of DC 4. 3 because they're damaged actually. You succeed, so you two stay in neck and neck. You can't get better than each other. Next in the initiative order, Geordie's already been. So Jeff is currently glasses ahead. Fast Learner and Sylvia are on your left and right, and behind you, Joey battles it out with Geordie.
All right, I'm just gonna try to overtake Glass. Let's see what we can do.
Sure thing. Okay, so that is 11. No, wait. 4. Difficulty 4. So, Glass, please make me a difficulty 4 speed defense roll.
Alright.
Just beats difficulty 4. What we'll do though is we'll have Sylvia and that's going to beat Fast Learner, so you can nudge ahead of Fast Learner. Sylvia, give us a difficulty 4 defense check to see if you can keep up with Jeff and stop them getting ahead. Yeah, you can. So as we approach the finish line, these are the final positions. Crossing the finish line first is Glass. Second is joint Jeff and Sylvia. Both take second. There's nothing in it at all. Third place is Fast Learner. And joint fourth is Joey and Geordie. Oh, hi everyone. That was crazy karting in a power plant. How are we feeling?
That was a blast.
Great.
that down a little bit. There we go.
It
Joey's
was a
okay.
gym.
There's all kinds of discombobulated right now.
Oh,
Teleported around.
tell me about it. With the stream stuff again, I'm like... I thought I'd had my fill of the stream issues this week. So far, what did we have? I think it was Monday when something just stopped working. Oh no, I spilt water in my mixer and my sound was completely broken. We had internet issues after that. This was yesterday actually as well. No, yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday, Scratch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
say the same thing. It's only Tuesday.
Please don't
Garfield
let-
hates Mondays. I
I
hate
know
to.
the feeling.
Please don't let this whole week be like this. Please. Not tech issues all week. Okay, let's go around and talk about who we are, where we can find each other online, and all the wonderful things that we get up to. This time we'll go in the opposite direction. We'll speak to Kylie first. And also, what was your favorite part?
All of it. I really enjoyed the beginning. I can't even remember what I was cracking up about. I'm pretty sure it's something Kyle was doing with that voice at first. And then what? Oh, and then I'm Stonefly _ I cannot do these intros today. I am Stonefly. I'm Stonefly _ Kai on Twitch and Twitter, and you can see all of the RPG stuff I'm doing through my Twitch. And sorry if you can hear my cat screaming in the background. And yep, that's as good as it's gonna get at 12:30 at night right now.
You know what? Valid. Totally valid.
Promo is great today.
So yeah, nailed it. Thank you, Kay in chat. So next around we come to John at V's Knees.
Hi, at V's Knees on Twitter. I'm pretty active in the Discord for the Academy and everything, and hoping to show up some more on this channel and some more streams in the future. That's pretty much all my internet presence right now. So stay tuned, I guess.
Valid. What was your favorite part of today's game?
Oh right. I think my favorite part was just the shaking of the universe and just the resulting chaos. Because chaos is fun, right?
This is what I keep telling people, right? Chaos is good. Thank you so much, John. Next around, we come to X Grimsby. Kyle!
Hello, I am Kyle at xgrimsby on Twitter. I am one of the directors over at Nerdsmith. We are a streaming channel also on Twitch. I played Hooky from Shenanigans tonight to come and race with y'all. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, you can normally find me streaming on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. with Shenanigans, industrial age RPG set in 5e universe. My favorite part was I'd have to go with John. The shaking of the universe was just this like unexpected, like what's gonna happen next? Oh god, oh god, oh god, we're not in control anymore. Were we ever? Moment. It was wonderful.
Fantastic. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Last but by no means least, Justin at Magehand Press. Oh hi.
Oh hi. So yeah, like Scrat said, I'm the community director over at Magehand Press, known as Justin. And, my favorite part of today was really everything that came out of Kyle's mouth. It was pretty great. But also chat's reaction to me being overtaken was just quite hilarious, I thought.
Totally. Well, that just leaves me. Hi, everyone. My favorite part was not the computer breaking. But it was probably, I think everyone's, reaction to the cooling tower and stuff, Some of you were like, oh, hell, let's go for it as a shortcut. Others of you were like, can I drop it on everyone? Which is what I always, look for in an encounter. We will be going on a raid. I'm loving the raid cry. You can't stop this rock from rolling. Please check out the links which are currently being spammed in chat by our bot, including all the places you can find us, interact with us, and find and interact with our community. You can find them all there. Also, all the places you can support us, including Patreon and merch sites. Streamlabs is better for the US. It's got really high quality, but it's a lot more expensive if you want to get ship internationally. So Redbubble might be better if you're international. We also have our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing there, with all of their information, so you can support them too and find their products. We'll be playing some Mage Hand Press content on Thursday at 7 p.m. And also we have a bunch of websites with 10 to 15% discount, where you can go and get things for all of your tabletop needs. We are going to go on a raid. I can see that Nerdsmith is live at the minute. So,
She has heard that speech.
oh, and, sorry, all my Mozilla things are things. So we got a little snippet of Nerdsmith sound there as well. We will go and pay them a raid. Let's go and do that now, whilst we do the thing. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST for the penultimate episode of Hidden Scars, our Warhammer 40k campaign where we make a lot of mistakes. And we'll be back at the same time next week for the last Cartoon Karting. We look forward to seeing you. Until then, keep on evoking emotions. Bye!